first day that I am vlogging, and I didn't film doing my morning coffee, and I actually did like an okay job. I drank most of it now, so you're gonna have to just believe me on that one, but I am still surprised that it's taking me so long to actually get good at doing latte art when it is something that I do every day. But here we are. That's what's happening. It is Tuesday, which I class as my creative day. It's the day in my week that I get to do all of my fun projects and focus on those sorts of things. So I thought I would vlog today just to share what that looks like. I am sorry firstly that I'm vlogging on my phone. I, as you can tell, have moved around everything in the flat and I've misplaced my camera in doing so. But I'm very happy with how the arrangement is doing. I was feeling a little bit like stagnant again in how the flat was looking. And I just felt like I needed a new perspective. So I spent yesterday basically deep cleaning the flat, giving it a nice clean, which was definitely needed, and then moved the furniture around. And I'm very happy with how it looked. I wanted to put the sofa behind the green art, but because we rent, we couldn't hang that up on the other wall because I don't trust command strips. We've done them a few times and they have actually like pulled out things from the wall, which is not great. So the only solution was to move the sofa to this wall. So I did that yesterday and I'm very happy with how it looks. It feels very like homely, like this corner of the flat feels really, yeah, like a nice cozy spot because you've got the bookshelves there as well. It feels like a really nice like corner. I don't often film with the bookshelves in the background because they do tend to look quite messy. But I actually feel like it works really well with how the sofa looks. I do feel like I need to change the cushions up again, so I might be making some more cushion covers again. I do like the stripes, but I just feel like I need maybe more like textures because the sofa is so white and one colour. I feel like we need some more textures to add in there. But I basically moved the mirror back there, and you can kind of see I moved the table to the other side of the room and then made my own little desk space, which I am so happy about. I absolutely love our flat, but sometimes I feel like I could do with just an extra room as like a workspace just to try and help me create that like work life balance a little bit better and create some like physical boundaries. So I haven't had that. I basically have just been working wherever I can in the flat, like on the table, in bed, wherever, but I haven't had my own space. And I did initially have my computer, which I use for like editing and stuff, on Archie's desk, which was fine, but Archie's desk is in the corner of our bedroom and it gets really dark and it's just facing the internal wall, so there's such bad light and it basically wasn't a space that I was like excited to go and work from. So I basically didn't use that space as much as I would have liked. So I have rejigged, created myself a little workspace, which I'm very happy about, and it's helping me feel a little bit more motivated with my processes, which is really good. I feel like when you are needing a new perspective, such an easy fix is just to rejig your surroundings, move your bed, move your lamp, move your sofa, do something small just to give yourself a fresh perspective of things. Today I have a few brand partnerships that I need to plan my concepts for, and then I'm going to work on my crochet project, which I think I finally might share a little bit more of today. I am very excited to basically announce Studio La, which is my crochet brand, I don't know how you'd say it, but I have basically been feeling for a long time that I've wanted to create something separate to myself that is something I can share and work on. I started crocheting a long time ago in lockdown, and it is actually like some of my earlier content. I think my first YouTube video is actually like a crochet project when I was at uni, and it's something I'm really like passionate about and enjoy, and I get a lot of questions about like the patterns that I make and that sort of thing, and often I just like freehand them. So I wanted to create a pattern business, I guess, somewhere that I could sell the patterns to you guys, and also eventually hopefully make some like crochet meetups in London and do that sort of thing, and just create more of like a community around that, which feels really exciting. So I've been working on that basically for the past few months, and My friend Lara has been working on the graphic design and everything for that, so I'm super happy with how it's all looking. We've kind of based it around this little bird motif and working on the colours and how that looks. So I'll hopefully share a bit more of that on the Instagram and also in the actual patterns themselves. I wanted to create patterns that are like really nice to look at. Like you can follow them along and you want to print them out and look at them and enjoy them and keep them, like little recipe books of patterns. So I really think the design for me was a huge thing that I wanted to get right, and I'm really happy that I worked with Zara to get that across, because I think she's nailed the whole design and approach so well. And yeah, I sidetracked there, but that's what I've been working on, and I have a few like things I need to finalize today. I'm making a pouch, and in the movement of all of this furniture, I've lost my darning needle, or like the needle that I sew in all the loose ends, and I don't know where it is, and I need one because I'm at that point in the project where I need to make everything super neat to take a photo of, and it's not there. So I'm going to have to nip out this afternoon to get that, but it should work out time-wise because I'm seeing a friend this afternoon as well. So that is my plan, and then I also just have a few like things to finalise with the patterns as well. And that is what I'm working on this morning. But yeah, and also what I've been working on for the past few months. I get very scared, I think, to share things, and I don't know if anyone else feels the same, but I feel like I'm such a perfectionist that I will put stuff off and not want to share it until it's right. But they always say that you should start before you're ready. So I'm starting before things are maybe as ready as I'd like to share. I put a lot of pressure on myself to make sure that I had like a certain amount of patterns ready, but realistically that's not happened because it takes a long time to get them to a good place. So yeah, I'm starting before I'm ready, but I'm going to get on with that now because I have a few people chasing me on things and I'm just chatting away. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, and I'll take you guys along. This is what I was talking about when I need to get the needle to tie in all of these threads. But this is basically going to be a little pouch. I'm still unsure of if it's actually going to work the way I want. But the plan is to put this here, and then I need to sew that to either side of here, like that. And then we turn it inside out, and then we sew that to that, if that makes sense. And it will make like a pouch thing. So I don't really know if this is going to work. This net always confuses me. I remember from sewing, we'd always make like pouches like this, and it still boggles my mind, so I'm still unsure if it's actually going to work, but that's what I need to focus on today. I mean, I guess I could get my machine out to try and do it. I don't know. I'm going to see. Let's see if that can work. Huge side note, but this is how the space is looking. So this is the blank wall here, and the table, excuse the tripod, and then we have the sofa here. I don't know if you know what I mean with the like sofa cushions. I feel like we need a bit more oomph going on there. But yeah, it does look really nice, and I am super happy. This mirror needs to clean with how it's all looking. I don't know how I've done it, but I've smashed my screen protector. That's not great. Somehow it's just appeared. This is what I'm wearing. I'm just heading out. I've got these really cute little Cezanne earrings that I got the other week. I've kind of like jumping between gold and silver at the moment, like enjoying a bit of both. Then I've got this little linen top from Oysho, I think it is, and white jeans, basket bag of course, and then lots of supplies because I've got to keep myself busy in between seeing my friend and dinner. I've got some work to get on with, so I'm going to try and hopefully find somewhere to get on with some stuff, but we shall see. I just had a bagel with tomato and cheese on it, which was really good, but then I realised I'm basically going to be having that for dinner tonight at Rio's, so lunch and dinner the same, different formats, but here we go. Or is it Crema, which is this new cafe in Shoreditch. It's very cute. Just had a coffee.
It was busy.
It was really busy, as you can tell. There's lots of people outside. And yeah, and Aranima gave me the shoes and they fit me, so we're happy. We've got our shoes. Woo!